Hi, I'm Billie Brown, and if you caught my last video, you know that I applied to be on season 2 of The Golden Bachelor. I sent in my application on November the 5th, and let me tell you, this journey really tested my faith. The waiting was tough. Patience, fear of rejection, fear of failure. It was all very real. What had started as a simple, why not, turned into a 6-month roller coaster. But once I hit that submit button, I had made a decision that if the door opened, I would be ready. So I pivoted. I paused my video series and I started preparing for the Golden Bachelor, working out, updating my wardrobe, even getting dinner work done, just in case. Well, at the end of January, I received an email from the casting team for the Golden Bachelor inviting me to interview with one of their casting producers. The interview took place within a week, and I felt it went extremely well. I was excited. I was proud of myself, not just for the interview, but for having had the courage to submit my application in the first place. My initial goal had simply been to land an interview, hoping to use that experience to direct people to my YouTube channel and my 8-part video series. But as the Golden Bachelor process unfolded, I began to feel that I might actually have a real chance. Then reality hit me right in the face. Unexpectedly, I was asked to complete a background check and to undergo blood and urine tests. Whoa! I hadn't seen this coming. I hadn't even considered the fact that they would want background blood and urine tests. But in March, I went to the lab for the tests, blood and urine. And I braced myself for the possibility that an email would soon arrive telling me that my journey with the Golden Bachelor had come to an end. But I couldn't believe it. On April the 30th, I got an email saying I had moved on to the next step in the Golden Bachelor casting process. They wanted me to interview again, but this time with the executive producers. Well, the interview happened in mid-May, and once again, I felt it really went well. I felt really good about it. And then in late May, the ABC network announced the new Golden Bachelor. Whoa, Mel Owens. And the final step in the casting process is the matching step, where you're matched against the Golden Bachelor's fantasies, his tastes, his likes, and his dislikes. Well, the chosen bachelor, Mel Owens, 66 years old, a lawyer, a former NFL football player, went on national TV and stated that he would not extend a rose to any woman over 60 years old. Wow, that stung. It was really heartbreaking to realize that women in their 70s, like me, had simply been wasting their time, their energy, and their money. So how would I handle this disappointment? Well, by remembering my true goal. Had I forgotten that initially all I wanted was to get an interview and to use that footage to get people to tune into my YouTube channel? And I had achieved that. My bigger dream had always been to share my story through my video series. I had to remind myself that God was still in control. It may not look like it right now or feel like it, but I believed it by faith. So once again, I pivoted. I refocused. I finished writing my story. I completed my series. Now, my story is about the inner journey that I didn't even know I was on. I was seeking joy, and I found the answer. My journey did lead me to the answer, an answer that I never expected, an answer that was there all along. But you'll have to tune in next time when I reveal that answer. And remember that you can begin your own transformation journey too. Request my action plan template and take your first step toward a happier, more fulfilling life. I'm Billie Brown, and I hope I'll see you next time.